Okay, guys, so this is a laser gun, man. Can't even get to 100 rounds, but yeah, once you get to level 69, um, you want to throw on like either like, well, you can throw on integral hybrid, which is usually what I like to do. But that's what I like to do for ground war. That's really good for it. The hybrid, the canted hybrid, and then the thermal hybrid, because it's got the canted sight as well for the canted thermal hybrid, which I don't know why they just don't call it that, but whatever. This would be pretty crazy to throw on, but yeah. But as soon as you do unlock this weapon, you want to throw on the GI Mini Reflex. It's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. Rear grip, if you are a fan of aiming down sight faster, because this has a pretty slow raise for aim down sight, you can throw on the Arms Whisper once you get that one unlocked. That way you get the bullet velocity, or you can just keep on this one if you wanted to, but then if you want to get the silencer, get that one, the other one. And then what I had on was compensator before, but then throw on this one. You get it really quick, but it's not that recommended. As well, I also throw on that one if you're a fan of that instead. Throw that on. Aim stability if you don't want the silencer at all, but I have the silencer on there just because damage range. It's really big. Big fan of that. So with this one, you got the damage range, bullet velocity, and recoil. Aim down sight speed. Like, this isn't a quick gun for aiming down sights at all, what you mean. If you want to, you could throw on that, but if you throw on the 50 mag instead of the 60, you get quicker aim down sight speed and movement speed, because the cons just get more and more as you put more on. And the Ranger is probably the best one because it's got the aiming stability as well. However, you get a tiny bit of mobility with the operator foregrip. Before, I had the commando foregrip. The Merc foregrip was alright, but this one was just so good, like, because of the aim stability and the recoil stabilization versus just hip fire accuracy. I mean, yeah, that's pretty good, but I mean, when are you're gonna be hip firing for what, like 2 bullets? But then again, that can win you a gunfight, but whatever. And then as soon as I unlocked this one, I threw it on, but then I wasn't a fan of it because it's just aiming stability. Like this versus this one. This one's all obviously already better. Like, accuracy's better. The control, I mean, isn't as good, but that's just preference, really, because this gun really just has a horizontal, not that much vertical recoil play in it, so that's why I have the Ranger foregrip on it as soon as I got unlocked. What else is there? You don't really need a laser on this one at all. Lasers are kind of pointless in this game, I kind of find, because you have a red dot sight, you have like either the iron sights and everything. But yeah, and then my guys here, I got the cold ones and the pizza. I don't like how much space it takes up on, and how close they are for stickers. Once I get more, I'd probably throw them on, but for now. And then the skulls, I got them all unlocked. Almost, not so much. All of them, almost. Then almost, all. So I'm trying to get the completionist, trying to get that gold for this gun. This gun is my favorite gun. And if you could tell, I named it the ACR because it kind of reminds me of the ACR from MW3. It's like a laser when you threw on 2 attachments, I believe, and it was throw on a foregrip and a red dot, or even just throw on the foregrip and then that's all you needed, and the iron sights, because the iron sights are pretty nice for this, I gotta say. Yeah, and then for this class, what I used to have on was scavenger, but then I just throw on as the specialist. So quick fix is amazing. Like, I was looking at this during the beta, and I'm like, what the hell, this thing's gonna be pretty broken. I don't know if it is, but yeah, the best one's probably to have Scavenger and EOD, because people like to use claymores out of their ass like crazy. And then there's really only 2 perks on perk 2 that are really good: Ghost and Restock. Ghost is better because everybody uses UAVs, not really heartbeat sensors, and also on ground war a lot of people use snapshot grenades, so that's why I have that one on. And then I have Restock as my next one, so that way I can just nade people. And then Shrapnel is like the only good one on this one. Amped if you have a rocket launcher, but that's about it. Tracker's pretty good, but that's only on good for smaller maps and like cyber attack or search and destroy. Spotter's meh, because you can't see it as, like, it's not as bright as other games. You can't see it as well. Battle Hardened, I mean, yeah, that's cool, but I mean, there's also another counter to enemy flashes and stuns and whatnot, so Tune Up, I mean, that one's pretty good if you want to use that, but yeah, that's why I have these 3. I pretty much have Restock on all my classes, but a good perk that is like not perk, but a thing that is really well, that works like Battle Hardened and regenerates your health like Quick Fix, is Stim. It's, as soon as you pop it, well, this is what it's been for me anyway, as soon as I pop it, the flash effects and everything go away, you become faster, you regen. This thing's just mad overpowered sometimes. Like, I've ran into a room and gotten like a quad and everything. It's pretty sick. And I usually bounce around between claymores, frag, C4, Semtex. I haven't really used Thermite that much. I don't think it's, meh. I mean, yeah, it's not really gonna kill somebody unless they're super weak. And then for my pistol, which I either run the N1911 or the 50GS. And when I'm not running those, I'm either running the PILA, the PILA, or the RPG 7. Yeah, but this is what I like to run on it. I like to run this one because it gives you more damage. Like, your range falls off with this, and you have to run a lightweight trigger because your fire rate is horrendous with this guy, with all the pistols really. Then I have the 45 match grade because, well, gives you more damage, more bullet velocity, more recoil control, which is really good. Like, all the other ones, not really needed. FMJ wouldn't be bad. Swap that out for maybe a optic. Like, the optic's not really needed, especially since you got the silencer on there, but it's pretty alright. I mean, I'm probably gonna take it off and throw on the rubberized grip, or and then the FMJ when I unlock that. But other than that, that's all I really run with it. So yeah, and the only reason why I've leveled this guy up is because of the mission for this. 30 pistols, and then 30 pistols with a reflex, just to get that Urban Defiler. So I was like, ooh, I'll do this one, you know? This one doesn't seem too hard. Took me forever to get the pistols, man. I went from good KD to pretty bad KD. Well, not pretty bad. It went down to 1.10, and then I've just been slowly making my way back up now. But yeah. And this class is godly. Oh my god. It's pretty much like the ACR that you saw, but when I am going into ground. This is just for like regular matches. I might even just throw that to 50 for it, for regular matches, just so I can move around quicker. And then the only difference is with this, I have this for long range because I'm constantly always switching between this gun and Mr. Overpowered here. Like overpowered. I got the muzzle, or for my muzzle I got the suppressor, the monolithic suppressor here. So that way it gives me more range, more damage, and mobility with accuracy, so it's pretty good. I run with this one just because it gives me recoil control, so that way, boom, I can, if I miss the first shot, because I'm mainly going for chest and headshots, so I'm able to just pop it off and get them. I'm not using the slug rounds because I'm not really a fan of that yet. And then this, I mean, I would use this, but it drops off your range for a bit more damage, which I'm like, eee. And then this just totally falls off your range, which I'm not a fan of. Unless I'm able to, no, there's nothing there for that. And there's nothing that'll help my range here. This just helps me with my mobility really quick, so that I can run around like crazy. And FMJ to give me more damage. It's for aim down sight speed and sprint to fire speed, so that way I can run and just bang. Be really quick, just shoot. Before that I had on my, just a laser. So that way I was able to just have another one on there. It's sprint to fire speed, make it a little quicker. Mobility, you know, who cares about control that much. And then otherwise, I would not put it on any optic on here at all. Like the hammer that you got from the beta, take off the sight. I'll just show you what to do if you get it. Pretty much sound suppression for damage range, take that off. I mean, this is good to just run around for the start. This isn't too bad. Your movement speed, but it doesn't take away too much, so. And then you can take that off if you want. But if you just starting off, keep it on, take it off, one of those two, whatever one you want. Gives you some more damage, but that's what I used at when I first started using this gun. And then just started going off like this with this. So I run overkill with it. Ghost because I'm just running around trying to get kill streaks and whatnot, get my Beetle Jet. Then Shrapnel, so that way I can just keep on placing claymores and be that be that asshole. You know. Just get her done. And then Stim, because Stim is so overpowered, I'm able to just go there with my shotgun and then heal with the Stim, and then jump right back out there with the ACR, oh my god, I almost called with the Kilo or the Kilo, whatever, 141, in like 2 seconds, like not even. It's super quick, as long as you can swap weapons quick. Shrapnel, like, I mean, you could put on amped, but not really a point when you got these two. I mean, how fast it is to swap from that to that with amped is like half the speed of reloading, which, I mean, that is very much helpful, but you might as well just reload, try and hide or something. But I might try that. I might try it on this for a bit. Might throw on some amped, you know. These two are really important on overkill, especially when you have a shotgun. I'm gonna try it out. I mean, yeah, there's this claymore, but you don't need to. Yeah, and then my class names, you gotta love it. Goodbye, Slay Queen Slay. This is just my going off class online. SMG go boom boom. So this is just SMG. I don't really use run in SMG that much. Nobody really does. They all use ARs. I've got to level up my M13 super bad. Like, this is my stab class just because this shoots really quick, and I got my combat knife, so there's that. Big one. And then my sniper. I mean, I have my HDR, but I like the AX50 because damage. Yeah, especially because the damage and the accuracy for it. It's pretty good. I like the scope for it way more than the other one. And then my sneaky beaky AUG here. I almost called it this the ACR too. Jeez. And I just use F and J because I don't have anything else. This is all just bare bones of it. Sound suppression. I mean, aim lockdown. I might even just take this guy off because there's not much point to it. If I take that off, if I add it, some accuracy, which is good for mobility and control. Yeah, I might as well. I mean, control is alright, but accuracy is just so, like, I find that's so much more important. Then I got proximity mine, so that way I'm using different ones, and then heartbeat sensor just because, excuse me, it just reminds me of MW2, and it's nice to have. MP5 is very bare bones too. Like, I got flash guard. Why would I be using flash guard? I don't know. Don't ask me. It's just because, and then I'm not putting on. Yeah, no, I'm not putting on fast melee just because I never remembered a melee anyways. So there's not much point to it. And for these, I'm not a fan of this sight that much on my submachine gun. I'd much rather, or this one, much rather just have the red dot sight. It's just so much better, I find, for myself. So much more of a fan of it. Yeah, so that's about it. Just wanted to show you guys my classes and everything. Yeah, I'm throwing knife at stim. I got stim on like every single class. I had gas on this one before, but I just rely on stim too much. Stim is just such a good tactical. It's so hard to overpass it. Like, just so hard. Just have to run it, it seems. It's just so helpful. But anyway, like I said on the bottom right, nice shotgun. Hey, peace out. Have a good one. God, I hope that audio was recorded.